She's
Let me tell it.
Go ahead.
So she met this guy. What are they, Mexico?
Mexico.
And he's from Ireland?
Yeah.
Yeah, they met this guy in Mexico, and basically she met him and they were just clicked up from the jump, and she was mean to her friends after that. So they didn't see her the whole rest of the time, basically. And then
At the cottage?
no, like it's when they were in Mexico, like on trip. It's
Yeah, so it was like
she found someone on the resort.
It wasn't even a resort. It was an Airbnb. It was like a hostel.
She found somebody in Mexico.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then she was clicking up with him, and then they would see her like in the lobby of the hostel, whatever, and she would just walk by them, all type of shit like that. So
act like she doesn't know them.
Yeah. So
how long did she know this guy?
She just met him on the trip.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
And then apparently, this happened when she had the next guy back at home. So they were looking at her like she's crazy because she's cheating on her man at home
and dissing her friends,
and dissing her friends for this man on the
I definitely got to beep the name out of this.
Yeah. And then, long story short, this man is moving to Canada for her, and
he's trying to get his like paperwork here to come.
How long ago was this,
bro? This was like.
Not even that long ago, bro.
Like 2 months ago.
And he's moving to Canada?
Yeah.
Yo, that's some crazy shit,
It's
man.
crazy,
People
bro.
do
So
some
that's
wild
something
shit
I wanted to ask her about it because I hadn't seen her since this whole thing. So I only saw her from before. And so I didn't get to ask her about
I was telling him about this like before Hazel like kind of told him and everything like that.
Yeah, he told me when they were in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember we were grabbing blunts from Sam's.
Yeah, I was giving live updates and everything. I was like, bro, yeah, like, you know, they're doing this, blah, blah. And they planned another trip. So since then, since the Mexico trip,
this was a couple months ago,
bro. They went to Colombia together,
and this was a couple months ago. They met.
A couple months ago they met. After a month, they went to Colombia together.
Damn.
And for Christmas.
That's real love at first sight. Eh?
I stayed there for like a week or whatever. They got matching tattoos and shit.
Oh yeah, the tattoos.
It's fucked.
Oh, that's
Chris is like
crazy.
The tattoos is crazy.
Yeah. Chris is like, what's going on? Yeah, bro.
You know what's funny? I saw this girl on TikTok today talking about how she loves a quick love. And she's like, you know when you love with someone for 3 weeks, and y'all spend every day together, cook each other's houses.
Man, that first month
is fire though.
Amazing.
It's always flames. It's always flames.
Bro, wait till you're 12 years deep.
Those first months are long ago.
You can't even remember the first month, man.
Joy is crying on the inside.
I'm dying because y'all saying it so quickly how fire the first months are.
Because it is.
But it is for them too. Because a lot of niggas are putting on their best performance.
No, it's so fast that it's like, everyone would have signed up for that and go month to month, like a month to month lease. No, but that's what people are doing. Like, I didn't realize that at first, and that was a thing until someone was having that energy with me, and I said, "Oh, you're on a month to month lease. Like, you want the best month of your life." And then you're gonna go try again.
Yeah, dating now is a subscription service. If you don't know like the quality of the shows on Netflix right now, you're gonna drop it and go to Disney Plus. No,
imagine that.
Facts.
Dating being non-commitment. Just like small periods.
It kind of is now for a lot of people. Man, bring back true love.
I got true love. I'm good.
Jeez.
Yo, give it up for true love, man. Give it up for true love.
I tried to give you applause. You didn't have to have your own.
I think maybe we should start calling Omari that. Like
true love.
You know, let's call him True Love.
True love is
true. What up, True?
People keep loving your relationship content, Omari, man. So bring it up.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep. If you honestly get outside of your relationship at any point, let the listeners know way in advance so they can prepare for it. Because I think we're all on this journey with you.
You know what?
Facts.
I appreciate it, everybody, but I think it's safe to say I'll be on this train here, this love train here, just the two of us moving forward, and that's it. That's just it.
And how many months in are you? Just for the listeners?
6 months.
6 months, man. Give it up for 6 months, man.
Appreciate it, guys.
I'll tell you this: every woman wants a man to talk about them like this, like so quickly. And I gotta go with Omari's props because Omari always talks about being a short guy and how he's defying the odds and breaking down barriers.
There's a lot of barriers that broke as
she's taller than you, know, just a little bit.
Yeah, she's like maybe 2 inches taller than me.
Okay.
But I have never seen a man get so much love as a man of color dating outside his race. So clearly, we thought the problem was dating outside your race. It was just us. If you're Omari.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not commenting on this.
Ralphie's that one alone.
I've never had a long-term relationship with anybody that wasn't black. Not saying I haven't tried, but
this is my first, guys. This is my first.
That's a bull-faced lie. When I met you, you were dating a girl that was not black.
Yeah,
don't lie for the podcast.
You dated girls who are not black before.
Okay,
and I dapped up Adriel. I'm like, yo, that's how this nigga's feeling.
It was only one Spanish girl. That was it.
She was Spanish. I thought she was Persian.
That was it.
Oh, okay, maybe I'm mixing her up with the other girl.
But you know what? She wasn't.
Oh my
black.
You're right. All right. First white girl, I will say.
How's the Black History Month been for you?
It's been great. It's been great, actually.
How are you guys celebrating?
We celebrate it all the time.
Any special plans?
See, this is why you don't get wrapped up in this kind of stuff. As an interracial couple, you don't celebrate it on a 1 month basis per year. You celebrate it all the time.
Okay, Kanye.
I feel that.
Black History every day. I don't need a month.
Come on, man. You know what? I'll say one thing real quick before we get the intros. I went out with this white girl earlier, not earlier this year, sorry. Sometime last year. It was around the end of summer.
Yeah.
And we just went on a walk, right? But I got some judgmental stares.
Oh,
and I've never experienced that before.
I get them.
So I have no issues with anybody that's dating interracially. It's just one time that I actually, went out with somebody Caucasian, I got a lot of stares from a group of black women. They looked at me.
Oh, now you'll get it. When I went to, what am I saying? Puerto Rico.
There you go. Man's traveling so much. Can't remember which countries in.
It's like, fuck, man.
I'm like trying to, where am I?
Dubai. So it was just Puerto Rico.
Dubai.
Connecting flight.
We were coming out of a bar and there were some American tourists. I could tell they were American. And they gave us some crazy looks.
For sure.
Crazy looks, yeah. But, I mean, you get them every once in a while.
That's nothing wrong, bro. Love is love.
I ain't tripping.
That's a whole other episode. That could just be all the interracial dating microaggressions. Just list them off one by one. That'll be a Patreon episode. You gotta be behind the paywall for that.
Chris will tell us about his college fling.
Yeah.
Shaniqua.
I'm screaming.
Man. Did you guys know that he ended up at a strip club this weekend?
Oh, we'll get. Whoa.
I just wanted to let the record show.
Okay,
are we gonna do the intro?
sorry.
And then I gotta hear this one. Yeah, I gotta hear this one.
Let's intro straight into that.
Oh, leave, man. You're at Brass Rail?
Yo.
Anyway.
905.
Yes. You already know what it is. You guys already know what you're tuned into. Listening, engaging, loving the Mayor's Office podcast, baby. And we're on episode 48 for all of the people out there. And I'm here with a couple of my co-hosts. I appreciate these gentlemen greatly. Smart men, well-spoken men. I'm going to start with the first one. One of my dogs, one of my brothers, Adriel Smiley. Talk to him.
So we're Adriel Smiley official, adrielsmiley.com, a.k.a. The Godfather. Episode 48. Do we have a jersey number for this?
Chris is getting on it right now.
Okay, so anyone have any suggestions that come to mind for 48? Nothing comes to my mind. 48 seems like a football number.
I was gonna say baseball or football. It's got to be one of those.
Yeah, I can't see a 48 basketball.
We're well
right
past
now.
the basketball numbers still.
We have to get to the even basketball numbers, 50 and stuff, and then we'll start seeing players.
Yeah,
well above soccer range.
This episode dedicated to somebody. We'll find out who.
Yeah.
But I'll pass it on to Maybach O, a.k.a. Kobe.
Come on.
A.k.a. True Love.
Come on.
Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, it's another week. I'm loving it out here. You know what? Actually, this past week has actually been great weather. There was a lot more sun outside. Sometimes we touch on that, but this is February and we're getting April type weather, I feel like.
Yo,
right
knock
now.
on wood, fam.
So, yeah.
We do have a snowstorm on the way, probably by the time people listen to this episode. But thank you for jinxing it. Appreciate you.
I said the past week.
Fair enough. Yeah, we've actually had a really good February. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Amari, shout outs to Adriel, and the man in charge, the man that runs 1990 Studios, my dog, my brother in Christ. Talk to him.
What's going on, boys? Chris Stacks Edwards, 1990 Studios. Back for another edition of the Mayor's Office. Always happy to be here. Always happy to be behind the boards. Always happy to sit beside Omari.
Hey, man.
Except for when he's selling me out. But anyway, back to the show.
Hey,
I got one thing I got to go get. So give me a moment.
Oh, shit. We got surprises on the pod? What's going on?
When Chris gets back, we're going to talk about him at the strip club, though. Because the way Omari said that, he said he happened to be at the strip club. He stumbled into the strip club.
Yeah.
That's not a thing, the way you said it was if it was raining cats and dogs, and he had to
Hold
find
on.
shelter.
What is this guy getting? I'm gonna put my camera on you.
So
I missed a little something, and it's been on a couple birthdays in February, so.
Damn.
Wow.
that is so sad.
Damn.
That's
There you go.
crazy.
That's love.
A little pistachio topper on top of that.
Whoa.
Let me get a picture of that.
Look,
Shout
I
outs
don't know
to
where he
Chris,
got that at,
man.
but that was a lot of thought put into that. I can tell.
Damn.
What?
Appreciate you, man.
Hey, had to, man.
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, you got a cake for the
couple birthdays
Aquarius.
to celebrate,
Yeah.
I feel like a bad bitch right now because my birthday was 3 weeks ago.
And you're still celebrating.
Yeah, you
You're
know
getting
what I
cake still
mean?
somehow.
So I appreciate it for sure.
Yeah.
Chris, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Sorry you couldn't be at the actual birthday festivities.
Yeah.
Before we even get into that, Chris, how do you end up at a strip club? How did you end up there?
How did I end up there? Well,
You gonna blow out the cake?
Your birthday is close, so you're
Yeah,
gonna blow
one of
it
y'all gotta blow out
Yeah.
the cake. Pause. There you go.
there you go.
You got excited, eh? Oh, Lee.
Oh man.
Shout outs to Chris, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Yo, no worries, fellas. Had to get a little something to celebrate you guys.
Thanks, man.
Always.
Fucking flustered. Yeah, last but not least, I'm your host, Ralph, aka the Mayor, aka the Last Airbender, aka officially 31 years old and still feeling spry. Still feeling good. Energy's up. You know what I mean?
One last big contract.
One
Spry
last
is
big
great.
contract in me. One last max contract. Super max. Please sign me. But yeah, dog, I was working out. Was working out when I got back from Miami. We'll talk about it in a sec. And saw myself in the mirror and I'm like, yo, I look good for 31.
Okay.
Okay.
Look all right for 31. You know what I
That's
mean?
what's up.
There was a couple packs there. It wasn't 6.
Not Usher or anything, but
yeah. I wasn't Lil Jon level, but yeah, I seen there was probably like 3 packs in there.
okay.
boy.
3 packs? All right.
But yeah, man. Shout outs to you guys. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are looking good. Vibes are good. I want to know about your weeks.
We're getting very distracted. I want to hear about Chris at the strip club.
That's a part of it. It's
part of the week.
That's all I'm focused on.
Oh man.
I'm sorry that you have a story to tell, brother. But I had to just bring it. You know what? Look, so the other guys heard it. I just wanted to make sure you had the platform to say it first. That's
What
all.
other platform would be better for me to talk about my strip club escapades? Well, for one, I'm a man of the culture, the strip club culture. No, I'm just
I'm a man of the culture.
Yo,
What led you to the strip club?
well, I hit a couple parlays. I was feeling good, you know, playing with house money.
Jeez.
My boy looks at me, he says, the game ends. I'm with my wife, 2 of my buddies. And then my one buddy's like, you know what? You won a lot of parlays today. You won a couple bucks. Why don't we just, go check out some of the local establishments, give back. I'm a big giver, so, where else am I going to go?
That's his love language. Gift giving.
Chris is nuts.
Oh,
giver.
man. So, I don't know. We ended up there a little late night, sent the wife home, rolled out to the club with my buddy.
Sent the wife home.
You know, I was-
Make you sound like a piece
Sent
of
the
paper.
wife home is
Oh,
nuts.
Shout outs
she
to
sent herself home. But,
shout outs to Mrs. Stacks Edwards.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Mrs. Stacks.
she's cool. She's cool. She's not one of those who's like, nah, don't go. She's like, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, she's cool
You're
with
not
it.
doing anything.
See,
like,
that's 12 years of marriage, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all get there. Y'all get there.
So, do you want to shout out the establishment you went to?
That you gave back to.
No.
I would shout out the charity that I partook in. Come on, man.
I just loved that Chris started that whole thing with, I won a couple parlays.
I was feeling good. It was the boys. It wasn't me.
Yeah. It went from parlay to the boys.
Did you enjoy yourself at the strip club?
Yeah, I always enjoy myself. You see, what I tell my wife, and she agrees, is that's where we can go. So it was in Whitby. If you know Whitby, you know what club we're talking about.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
But the problem with Whitby is the music scene isn't great. There's not a lot of place where they play rap music and hip hop, which, so where
You
do
want
you
to see
go?
some ass bouncing?
And you want to see some ass bouncing while you're listening to it, right? So you pull up, and that's where we ended up. But we ended up to a small establishment. If you're from Durham,
How was the music?
Music was okay. I actually have beef with the DJ. It was last year. He wouldn't play my song, and I was like giving him money, and then he didn't play it the whole night. So
Oh, wow.
music was okay though.
All right.
It was okay. It was better than last time.
Scam of the day.
Yeah, I was going to say, scam artist, bro. That's crazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm caught off guard from that one still.
Hey, man. Strip clubs are for everybody, guys.
Would your girlfriend allow you to go to strip club?
Yeah, I think we've actually kind of had that conversation. Yeah.
She would allow you to go without her, or would she want to go with
without
you?
her. She would want to come, though.
I'll take my girl to the strip club.
She would definitely want to come.
if I was in a
Yeah,
relationship. Why
she'll
not?
come with she'll come with me to the strip
Yeah.
club. But
I'm not a big strip club guy, to be honest. I don't like to be
neither.
teased.
I'm not built for that.
But I fuck with the strip club. If the boys are going, I'll rock with it. But yeah, I'm not a.
Adrian, why'd you say it with such conviction? Like you're not built for that.
I know I'm not. I've been in a strip club a few times, and the person I'm talking about, you actually know, I'm not gonna shout him out, but he was a regular at the strip club that he brought me to. I've been there a couple times before, but when we got there,
they knew his name.
No, the security guard was chopping it up with him about the NBA playoffs.
That's crazy.
Like it was like
you know you're a regular.
Like it's game 3, and he's like, bro, game 4, you already know. Like
that's nuts.
So I said, okay, they know you, and he was talking my ear off about this one woman in particular. So he's like, no, wait for her. Like wait till she gets here. Like so we literally waited for her. Everything was fine. And I just feel like I had to know someone. That's my type of time. Off the physical is not enough. You know, I got to know you a little bit, know your personality. So I'm not built for that because it's just getting there and grab. And that's not really my vibe. That's not really how I get down.
Apparently, some places don't even allow you to grab, sir. So
that actually is more fine with me.
Yeah. So apparently, some places you gotta really just be hands off.
These guys who, you know what I'm saying, the second they spend their money, they're ready to get their money's worth. That's not my energy. You know what I'm saying? Let's chat for a bit. Maybe I'll come back, take my number.
Let's chat for
That's, you know, more my speed. So the strip is not for me.
I'm not allowed to talk about the last time I went to a strip club.
Jeez.
So.
Whoa. Wow.
No, I'm not allowed to talk about it.
That's crazy.
Was it in Miami?
No, I actually didn't. I should have, but I actually didn't. I didn't.
What can you tell us about Miami? That's not off the embargo, and everything's alleged.
Let's do that. Let's do
for entertainment.
Let's do that last.
Okay, for the record, I just want to say one thing. I did not get any lap dances, so.
Wow.
Time code that.
I was there. Send this to my wife.
Yep.
There you go, Miss Stacks Edwards.
There you go.
I will get to Miami in a
We're
second.
faithful on this side.
I'll come next after Amari.
Pause.
Super pause.
Yeah.
I will proceed to say my story after Omari. Omari, how was your cottage weekend with your girl real quick for the people?
Oh, yeah, that was a really good weekend. I think it's going to be the last time for a little bit of time, though, that we do some cottage thing where there's like 13 people.
There was 13.
13, man.
I think it's too much.
It's a lot of people to like.
I think it's too much.
A lot of people to cook for, a lot of people to like.
Depends on the
cottage for me,
manage.
6 to 8 people.
Yeah.
Perfect number.
Yeah.
100%. And it was obviously it was in the winter. So during the summertime, there's like, you know, a lot more activities to do. You can go kayaking. The s'mores making isn't like as like frigid and stuff like that. We went to Buckhorn. Bro, that's like out east.
I don't even know
East
what
north. East north, yeah. So
right,
that's
shout
like
out to
close
Buckhorn.
But yeah, Buckhorn, man. But yeah, it was good. It was good overall, honestly. The vibes were great. For the most part. Nothing really big happened, but Idra watched a lot of Love on the Spectrum over there.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
He was having a great
Oh,
time watching that
it was
show.
a big Netflix type vibe.
At some points.
I had already watched Love on the Spectrum, but everyone else was catching up, so I said I'll watch it again. So
yeah.
Real quick for the people, I know some cottages, if you're the single guy at the cottage, and there's women there, was it the type of vibe to interact, or was it the type of vibe to, you know, everybody just chill?
we interacted, but it didn't really go further than that. It wasn't one of those cottages where everyone's sucking and fucking. It wasn't one of those.
Okay.
That's crazy.
It wasn't one of those.
Look, man.
That's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
But
no,
I appreciate that. I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad your girl had fun.
It was good. It was a good time.
So shout outs to you, shout outs to Chris as well. Strip club, cottage. I just got back from Miami not too long ago. I guess about a week or so since you guys.
I'm on the edge of my seat. Like,
nah, there's nothing.
That's too funny.
I am friends with too many of my friends' girlfriends.
Uh-huh.
So nothing happened in Miami. Nothing happened in Orlando.
Allegedly.
What I will say is I had more fun in Orlando than Miami.
You were telling me, yes.
Yeah, I had a lot more fun.
Why?
I think us as Canadians, we feel because the U.S. is so good at marketing their special cities, Los Angeles, Miami, New York, that we forget that we can have fun in other cities that are populated by urban communities. Orlando was one of those cities where I didn't feel bougie.
Yeah.
I felt like the vibes were good, and I felt like the people that I chatted with had good energy.
Knock people in quotes.
The people that I chatted with had good energy. You know what I mean? Compared to Miami, I felt Miami was a little more bougie. I felt like there was just the BBL bandits out there, man. Like the trapper galore.
Was it like slower pace out in Orlando a little bit?
Orlando was a little slower. It's a little more family environment.
Gotcha.
Like
Okay, that makes
even where the
sense.
Airbnb was, is something I would actually potentially move to.
Wow.
I would consider it. You know what I'm saying? So
Wow.
I liked Orlando a lot. I like the people that I met in Orlando. And yeah, I like the vibes. But yeah, went on a little guys trip. It was very calm, very tame, and like everybody was on like the same mentality. So shout outs to my dogs that pulled up.
Is there a specific reason why you're doing the air quotes when you're saying people? Like just for the listeners.
I met women out there.
Okay,
I met women out there.
I just want them to like.
No, everybody was cool though. Everybody was cool. The vibes were cool.
This is why you watch on YouTube. That was a YouTube exclusive that Ralphus gave you.
I met people out there. Everybody was cool. Never interacted with anybody that was an asshole. Like, yo, even from like the security guards to let people into spots, like they were cool.
Mm-hmm.
They were like cracking it up. The lines weren't too long. You can get in. We went to some patio spot and it was like outdoor and everybody was just there to have a good time.
That's a really good vibe, man.
You know what I mean?
That's what it sounds like.
We like that.
Yeah, we like that for sure.
So as a single man,
I know some bullshit's about to happen. I enjoyed my 31st birthday. I almost said 32nd.
So as a single man traveling with men who are in relationships, does that change the activities that you guys want to do, or is it business as usual?
It doesn't change it because I'm not really let's go to the strip club, let's do like complete debauchery. I'm more on the chill vibe.
You're not like Chris.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not like
if
Chris.
I go out on a nice vacation with the man them, like obviously I want to meet like like-minded people.
Yes.
Quote.
Yeah.
So I'm at the strip.
No, definitely not strippers. Obviously, I want to meet like-minded people, but I'm not gonna go too far and say, "Yo, we gotta go to strip club. Yo, we gotta go find these girls here and do that." No, if I naturally meet somebody, then I naturally meet somebody.
If not.
Exactly. I'm not the type
That's
of
fair.
person to fuck down the whole place or attempt to fuck down the whole place or anything like that. No, I want to go somewhere, enjoy myself, and also I have to be respectful to my friends that are in relationships. Like I'm not trying to be running up and down, trying to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I'm trying to find a girl myself, bro. I'm trying to find my forever person. Like, I see how happy Omari is. He looks 3 years younger than when I first met him, which is
3 years
crazy.
younger is kind of crazy.
Yeah. So,
I mean, I appreciate
I say
it.
all that to say,
Good skincare.
I had a good time.
Yeah, I think that that's something I see a lot from different people that you travel with, because there is a person who that will be their whole trip. You won't see them, or they'll be trying to move all the motive to do whatever.
Yeah.
That I don't like. You know, so I appreciate that you said that's not the type of vibe you guys are on, because that can ruin a trip. When there's someone who's like they're trying to guess some, or they meet somebody and all of a sudden
If it happens. But like, yo,
terrible.
I actually want to go to a museum. I actually want to go check some historical shit out. Like we went to Disney Springs. 3 grown-ass mans walking around Disney Springs. That was probably one of the highlights of my entire weekend. You know what I mean? But
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's part of maturity. I think as you grow older, you realize that meeting women isn't the only thing you can do that's fun. You know?
Absolutely.
And I think that some men, it takes a long time for them to understand that. But that's a sense of, maturity that, you guys are there. So I'm happy you had fun. Brought in 31 properly.
yeah, it's crazy to say 31 out loud, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we are.
You said that there's some disappointing news.
Disappointing news.
Yeah, and I was very confused. I said, disappointing news? You just came back from Miami. Omari celebrating 6 months. Chris just won a parlay that parlayed him into the strip club.
Yeah.
So what was the disappointing news? But you said there was a celebrity couple that's broken up.
Oh no, Adriel. We're gonna get to that.
Okay.
But we Can't skip over the fact that you had a gala for your fucking birthday.
We can skip over it. We actually can.
Adriel gets on my case consistently that I do photo shoots for my birthday. I like taking pictures. I don't feel like I'm an ugly nigga.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So I like taking pictures.
If anyone's seen Ralph's
Let's make a poll.
if anyone's seen Ralph's Instagram,
Nah, chill. Anyway, let's go back
full
to
of HD photos.
Thirst
Let me
trapper
say
of the
this.
year.
Thirst, man. I haven't seen cleaner photos on on Sports Illustrated actually.
and he'll never smile.
Yeah,
Look, he might think about it, but he'll never smile.
he has his poses down set. He knows exactly where.
So that's how mans are pre my IG page. I literally, I think to this day, I think I have 4 pictures on my IG, and you're saying they're elite pictures,
Bro.
quality wise.
That's definitely
Nah, but you
high quality.
Well, I know
You guys are fucked
I know
up.
a trapper when I see one. That's all I can say. I know a
Yo,
trapper
I
when
can't
see
lie.
one.
My next post.
That's
Next
gonna be
month,
crazy.
no, this is gonna be the goat of thirst trapping, bro. I fucking promise you guys,
Can
bro.
we clip this?
I
24 minutes.
promise you guys, this one's gonna. Yo, I'm gonna show Adriel on the side really quickly, and then we'll get into the next topic.
That's gonna be so
promise
funny.
you.
Like,
Him saying it so far in advance
It's nuts.
is how you know.
I have the goat thirst trap picture loaded up, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
all the
man.
women in Ralph's life, allegedly.
Yeah, like
listen, hold on, stop this. If I don't find my future person off this next post, I'm gonna just stay single.
Man, I said
bro.
off the post.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay single. If she doesn't like comment on it after this next post, relationships just aren't for me. It is what it is. I'm gonna remain single for the rest of my life. Bro.
Maybe it won't hit her algorithm right away though. Maybe it might take some time for it to cycle through and stuff.
Not hitting right away. It's all going right away still. That going on the feed,
it's gonna look crazy, bro. It's gonna look crazy.
Yeah.
But how was your birthday? He's the only other man that not only did he have a gala, he had a birthday party 2 weeks after his birthday.
Which is
crazy.
Amazing.
But yeah, continue. How was your birthday?
It was good. You guys were there. He saw what the vibe was. It was good. I normally don't have birthday parties. You know me, you know that. So for 30, I kind of got bullied into it, if I'm being honest. I was told if I don't have something that someone's going to throw something for me. So I said, let me at least make sure the right people are invited. I'll have it myself.
I'm dead.
But it was good. I think this party probably inspired me to have another party maybe next year for my birthday, maybe something later on in the year. Even though I don't like throwing parties for myself, the energy is good. I have a good blend with my friends and my family.
I would say so.
People know each other or they know of each other. Everyone can kind of connect. So
100%.
I think having that is something I don't take for granted, and I think I may do something again.
That'd be great, man. And I'm glad that you had a good time. Everybody there was like-minded people. We appreciated everybody that was there. Shout outs to that. I saw, once again, I keep seeing my crush. You keep rubbing her in my face every single time. But it's okay. I still got love. What'd you say?
You wish.
Yeah, no, I wish. Yeah, facts. But yeah,
I think you were spitting game this time though, so at least you.
Yo, bro, this guy's gonna get me in trouble.
You're getting time coded crazy.
Relax. I got time coded with her like a few months back.
Yeah. You don't look at time coded.
She was looking great though. She was looking majestic.
No,
anyway,
everyone was looking beautiful.
Everybody was looking great. Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There was a couple people there who were someone's +1 who I didn't know.
Okay.
And I thought to myself, I didn't do anything because I'm on strike, but I said, is it right for me to holler at someone at my birthday? Like if my friend brings someone and they bring a +1,
yeah, 100%.
I get first dibs, right?
I've done that so many times.
Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't, but I said this is appropriate for me to do this. So
Yeah.
listen, it's so time I could,
What does that mean though, being on strike? Because you said it in the last couple episodes.
Yeah, you might have to define this, man, because
being on strike is just not talking to anyone in a romantic way, abstaining from sexual activity, just on strike.
See
from
what
the
you
whole
got us
thing.
there with that. Wow.
Yeah, that's abstaining from it all. If I guess I'm not gonna block my blessings.
So if the right person comes around, you will entertain it, but you're not forcing
you love the maturity.
Yeah,
So you're dating with intention.
I'm not even dating.
Okay.
I'm just living with intention. And if my queen shows up, my queen shows up.
Wow.
Shout out to you. All right, I appreciate the recaps from everybody. Strip club, cottage, Miami, Gala.
Gala.
What do we got next for the people?
Give us this breaking news. That's so disappointing.
Guys.
Edge of my seat.
Guys. They broke up. One of the most popular couples, the couple that we all care about, the couple that we thought was gonna make the distance and get married. Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan, they broke up, guys.
Wow.
They broke up. What are we gonna do?
Oh man.
I thought they were gonna last, man. I really did. I was rooting for them.
I actually kind of know something more about them because I'm watching the season of The Traitors, that reality show, and they're on the season.
So am I.
Are you watching The
I'm
Traitors
watching it
too?
as well.
Oh,
I'm on episode like 3 or something.
okay, I'm ahead of you.
Yeah, you are.
So you saw Marcus go home.
Yes.
Okay, so Marcus is like one of the first people voted out. Is he the first person?
No, he wasn't the first person. He was like maybe
first was Bananas. He was
Bananas.
second.
Yeah, exactly.
And in the show, it's even more like I almost forgot for a second how they know each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how weird it is that they're dating. And they were a normal couple for like 2 episodes. And I was like, oh, wait a second. This is not normal. Yeah. So I think that I'm happy that they broke up for this reason. I think that it was just too weird them staying together. There's no way if they stay together that jokes wouldn't ring off.
100%.
Yeah,
Imagine him going around his boys because he's around our age.
Yeah.
Imagine him going around his boys.
Bringing this 55-year-old gargoyle.
Gargoyle is cool.
No, she looks. Nah, man. You can tell, man. The amount of plastics. No, I'm gonna be real today. You know what? Let's speak the truth today.
Gargoyle is wild.
She looks terrible, bro.
This reminds me when Ty Dolla Sign's called Booger Wolf.
Actually, no. Scotty will probably appreciate this. No disrespect to Scottie Pippen Jr. and her other sons. Like, please live your life. But yo, bro, your mom's is on BS, fam.
Yeah,
like, let's be real, man. Your mom's is like she's too outside, bro.
Yeah, and I hear you.
She's trying to attach herself to younger crowds. She's trying to do younger things, but you can just tell, like, yo, somebody look up Larsa Pippen's age, bro. Please. She should not be doing this, bro.
I think she's in her 50s.
Look, man, I think she's a grown woman. She's allowed to, do what she wants to do in these realms, unfortunately. But what I will say is if you're on the Marcus side of things,
49.
I don't know if it's
Marcus? He's
I don't
probably
know
33.
He's like 33. I don't know if it's a foul look on his part. You know what I mean? Like,
it's foul, bro.
It's foul, bro.
It's messed up.
Scottie Pippen saw you as a youth, bro.
He's 33.
That's
weird. To me,
I think it's more weird if you're on the Larsa side. I'm sorry. I think
It's
if you're on the
100%
Marcus
more
side,
weird.
you're just like,
weird.
okay,
No, because
well.
sorry, go ahead.
it's weird both ways.
It is weird both ways.
But I think the age gap is not the issue for me because I think when people have money and fame, there's way more of that age gap stuff than, on our level,
Yeah.
But she was close with the family where it's like, how are you even meeting? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
How are you even meeting?
Teams are doing family get-togethers and events, Chicago Bulls events. Like, she was definitely seeing Marcus Jordan when he was like 8.
That's what I'm saying.
7, 8 years old.
Yeah.
That's my issue. It's like, because I think that they're both grown. So in terms of an age gap, we can be uncomfortable with it, but they can do whatever they want legally.
Yep.
But it's not like she didn't know him as a child.
Yeah.
That is my thing of like, if I know you as a child, me even thinking about you this way as an adult is like, it's like the example of like when people have little cousins or family friends. It's like, I'm at the age now where I have family friends who I haven't seen so-and-so in so long and they're 21 and I'm like,
Jeez.
What?
Yeah, you're like,
I'm all of a sudden seeing them 21 and being like, okay. You know
No, it's disgusting.
The Birdman hand rub.
that's weird.
That's crazy.
So that's, and I think too, it's I think acceptable in a sense because she's a woman and he's the man.
Imagine if Scotty was if Michael Jordan had a 33-year-old daughter and Scotty was dating the daughter.
Oh, good point.
Come on.
Good
That'd
point.
be nuts.
Come on, bro.
Oh,
We allow a lot of this because
I was gonna say it's because it's in that
it's
in that order. Like if you're right, if the genders were in the
people
opposite
will crucify
direction.
Scotty. Like that's
my
why I'm
goodness.
willing to crucify Larsa. It's disgusting what you're doing.
Yeah.
Plus you're outside too much. You're sleeping with way too many known people.
Yeah.
Too many celebrities. Like you're clout chasing. You can't be in your 50s or creeping into your 50s still clout chasing. And the core of it to me is, and this is a longer conversation, but the core of it to me is you maintaining that last name of Pippen. Like you've done separated from this man
forever,
like a decade plus ago.
I was gonna shoot her some bail, which I don't love to do, but I think she's just trying to pay her bills. If I'm being honest. Like, especially seeing her on Traders, I realized that it's in certain circles, fame is the only thing that can pay your bills. Sometimes you can be putting up. It's like someone like Killer Mike. Killer Mike hasn't put on great music, touring, doing all this without being that much more famous than he was 7 years ago.
It's true.
For some people, you need to stay relevant to pay your bills.
That's fine.
Because it's like I wouldn't know Larsa Pippen's name 3 years ago.
Yeah. And her bills aren't our bills.
It's facts.
Yeah.
I just think it's more the issue of like us kind of like keeping them relevant, keeping her relevant. Like
but that
if we
feeds
stop,
into the money too, right?
No, but I'm saying if we stop like looking at the reports, if we stop like tweeting about like all these things that are like gaining traction on the internet surrounding her.
She was dating with him with the intent of gaining clout.
Yeah. If we just stop paying attention to it though, like okay, she's just gonna be another woman that's just in these streets.
But here's the thing: is we can't because we didn't know who she was before.
Yeah.
So it's like this. It's not like we're
shoving.
It's not like we're searching. Yo, I wonder what Larsa's up to.
Yeah.
This is one of those ones where it's like we're not even checking what Marcus is up to. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the things where it's like they did the move of getting together, and that created the necessary press that put her on our radar because I couldn't tell you what Marcus Jordan was doing before this.
That's true.
This could be his MO.
I don't even know what he's doing after this.
All 40-year-olds. He could be dating all 40-year-olds.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
We have no idea.
Like even Larsa, I have no idea what she's done before this.
No,
after this. I don't know about any of this stuff.
Before this,
you guys
Talk
do.
to future. Yeah. Among
Lord have
others,
mercy.
what was the other NBA player she was with? Monte Morris?
Monte Morris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Come on.
crazy.
So it's like, that's the thing is that it's her job to be in the spotlight.
No, it wasn't Monte Morris. It's Malik Beasley.
Because he's on the Lakers.
Come on, now you're putting your son in a situation because her son was on the Lakers. Was it last year or the year before?
Yep.
The same year after this guy done beat out his moms and dating his moms. Like, that's weird to me. Malik Beasley and Scottie Pippen Jr. are on the same team like 2 years ago, bro. Or a year ago.
Wow.
Like, you're putting your son in awkward situations. Like, I don't know, bro. It's weird to me.
No, it is very, because I think, like, my parents are still together, so I can't speak to this, but
This guy's bragging.
I'm sure that your mom dating is weird in general. You know, like, especially the older you get where you can understand it more. When you're young, I know it's weird for some people, but even you being like a grown man and you knowing what goes into that, I'm sure that's weird to know your mom is dating. Then to find out your mom is dating dudes your age.
That must be a mental break for a child, you know?
It's like, I can't even imagine what that feels like. So
go on Shade Room and see you have to turn off your comments on your IG posts because of the shit that your mom's doing and you're a grown-ass man. That's weird to me, bro.
I hear you. I also think, like, on the opposite side, it's probably weird, too. Like, if you're seeing, like, if you're a girl seeing your dad, like, out in these streets, blah, 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 which is, it happens, too, man. I'm just saying, on both sides, I think it's still kind of weird.
True. I think culturally it is a little more accepted. There is that double standard.
It's a double standard, but I think it's weird.
I agree. It's probably an issue if you're a daughter and you're seeing your dad like doing some wild
100%, 100%.
Yeah, for sure. But what I will say too is, if your dad's doing wild shit and you're the daughter, I guarantee that you're getting less flack on social media than the son for his mom.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
If it's your dad and you're a guy, are you bigging him up or?
Well, that's the thing. He might be a hero.
If my dad's a killer in the streets,
he might be a hero, which is kind of wild. Like,
let's get the women back on this spot. Yeah, let's talk about something
I tried
else.
there, guys. I tried there. I was like, hey, man,
even Idris like, I don't want to shoot her bail, but
I did it.
We tried, man. We tried.
Okay, I think the next one we gotta start with Chris because we have only known Chris as the amazing owner of 1990 Studios. But I want to know what your least favorite job is. Your least favorite job you've ever had that just you couldn't wait to quit.
I get any job if it was like, so this was probably back. I did soliciting for Weed Man. That was terrible. Call center for Weed Man.
Call centers are always the
bro.
worst,
That
man.
was. I think I lasted a month, and I was like, "This is."
Outbound sucks,
No,
bro.
it was brutal.
I don't have that call center gene. I know some people who've worked in call centers for an extended period of time. I'm not social like that. I don't need. And I also don't have it in me to care if they buy. You know, people are like, so we'll give you 10% off, 15% off. Once you say no the first time, I said, have a good day, take care. So
you're not pushing the extra mile for the sale.
Yeah. So anyone who has that call center gene, I applaud them. Amari, what's your least favorite job?
I would have to say, I spent some time doing like more door-to-door stuff. So I'd have to say it's probably one of that stuff. Like I had to do some like door-to-door donation getting for Red Cross, actually.
That's the worst you think?
I'd probably say that's probably one of the worst ones. Like the environment was fun. Like the people I was working with was fun. But having to go door-to-door for donations is like, it's not really my favorite kind of thing.
Was it winter or summer when you were doing it?
It was winter.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, it was kind of winter. It was summer, end of summer, winter type.
You are an absolute champion. Door-to-door is one of those things.
Yeah. I mean, look, Red Cross needed the money, man.
I had a door-to-door training for 1 day at a job. That was it. The 1 day of training, I said.
Yeah, you said, no, that's enough for me.
The dude was wearing sweatpants over long johns under his dress pants. What about you?
I honestly, I want to talk about it, but I can't because I worked at a restaurant from 2019 to 2021, and I'm still friends-ish with, at least one of the owners I'm still friends with. The other ones, whatever. But I can't really talk about it because I'm still, and he listens to the pod, so shout outs to you. I got a lot of love for you. I appreciate you. But that was definitely the worst job I ever had. No disrespect to you. I don't want to say who you were.
It probably had nothing to do with themselves.
No, it had nothing to do with him. No,
it was probably the best part of the job. You see what I'm saying? So
not him, but it had something to do with it. It wasn't. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, shout outs to my brethren. He knows who he is. I'm still cool with him. We still link up a lot. But yeah, the other owners, like, it wasn't the best. The work itself, like, I'm in a bad spot. Yeah, when we make some money, I'll really start talking about it. But I don't want to disrespect the man, so I'm just gonna allow it.
How bad is it gonna be?
It was the worst job I ever had in my life. Still.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was coming home just what the fuck am I doing, bro? And then the pandemic hit, and hospitality got fucked.
Yeah.
So making that transition post pandemic, and I just felt like the things I was doing during the pandemic to keep the restaurant up and running was not appreciated. It was just a lot, bro. It was just a lot. I hated the job, and I wasn't even making money like that, bro.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Remember you you explaining like just how you broke it down, and like, is it even worth my time to go there?
No. It wasn't that restaurant.
Oh, okay,
No.
good.
That one's up there, but this one's worse. that one's up there. That one's up there. That job wasn't hard.
Yeah.
That was Joey's he's talking about. That wasn't hard. I was hosting as whatever. I just couldn't really connect with like my coworkers because I don't know. I just felt like it was an age gap and like I just wasn't, you know. But the job I'm talking about, nah. I could connect with my coworkers.
Nice.
It wasn't an issue. Anyway, sorry.
What was yours,
That's very
Joe?
interesting. Say it again.
What was yours?
I guess I can't. I'm trying to think of a job I had for more than like a week and quit because I had a couple of those where like you have a job for like a day and you're just like there's no way. I actually had a job. We were like cleaning apartments. This is on a new construction building, and my friend actually popped me the job. Shout out to Andrea, and I worked for probably 2 days, and it was like 6 a.m. start time. We still had to be all constructioned out in terms of wearing everything. And really what we're doing is like, they would build these apartments and we would go down and kind of like clean them down enough for people to like show them. So it wasn't like a deep clean, but it was like get rid of the dust and I was just not with, I was like, there's no way. Was no way. And then I had a call center job that I worked for 10 days. That was, I quit mid-shift. Because
nice.
I was like, you think you can handle it.
I like the mid-shift quit.
Yeah,
that's hard.
You show up in the day and you're just like, okay, like persevere, this keep, and it wasn't even like a bad day or nothing. But I was just like, I just really don't care. Like, I just don't have the incentive to whatever.
I rate that.
And when I quit, she goes, just know that if you quit, you can't come back. I said. I'm like, you promise? Like,
can you put this in writing?
Yeah, so I have a lot of those. I've had a lot of jobs, but I've had a lot of jobs where it's been like,
that's fair.
A day, 2 days, let's get it over with.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. That sounds like a terrible like experience, man. I don't know. Cleaning like random apartments, that just sounds
it was horrible. It was horrible. Yeah. The thing too is I feel like I don't like jobs where I'm going home after and I feel like busted. You know what I'm saying? Like the job where you
so many like
so many.
Like, the jobs like that, it's because you're almost mentally too tired to do anything else. Yeah, like those jobs I hate. It's like I'm so bust up right now. I want to go to the gym, but I can't. Like,
bro, those jobs put a strain on like relationships.
Oh my goodness,
You know what I mean? Like, because it'll fuck me up like the day after. Even on my off day, I'm so tired from the day before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, this work from home thing, man. Yo,
game changer.
Man, I'm living my best life, bro. I'm living my best life.
The manual labor.
Man, yo, I used to be carrying heavy boxes of chicken, raw chicken, chopping chicken, bro, like a slave, dog. Making no bread, bro. Now I just log in, one quick Teams meeting.
Make sure your mouse moves every now and then.
Pet my dog, just chill out, man. Walk wherever the fuck I want.
When you leave your labor job to a job like that, like I remember my first job where I was sitting the whole time, and I said, this is kind of nice.
Bro, I thought I was getting punked. Like, because I went from a hard labor job straight into work from home, remote, calm, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? And I saw my paycheck, I'm like, nah, man, these guys must have fucked up, bro.
I'm working less. Getting paid more.
And I'm like, yo, I should have done this shit years ago.
I'm telling you, funny. Bro, I'm telling you, it's a finesse. Once you get out of the finesse, you're kind of like, oh.
Yeah. I just remember going around the office and being like, did I even do anything today? Like I was starting as like accounts payable coming from, I was like doing detailing and I was just like working at like a Wasco running the lot. And then I'm like just sitting here half the time waiting for stuff to come in. Plus you're new and it's like, there's not a lot of emails. And I'm like, I felt weird.
I had Outlook connected to my phone like my first couple of weeks, bro. And like after my shift, I'm getting anxiety because I used to always get calls from the restaurant like all the fucking time. So I'm like, okay, there must be some emails coming through, bro. Fucking 9 o'clock, no emails yet. I'm like, yo,
that's
what's going on?
I don't know if I'll ever get there, but that's where I want to get is that you could really have it be past a certain time and
not a word you're hearing from nobody.
I don't know if I'll ever live that life, but that's something to strive for.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think we got to start with you on this one. Kanye's latest album, Him. and Ty Dolla Sign. Have you heard it? We're gonna go quick with this one. Just have you heard it? Quick thoughts. What do you think?
I've heard it. It was a tough listen. I'm not gonna lie. Like my first listen, I got through it when I did my gym workout.
How was that in the gym?
It was interesting in the gym, man. Especially when he got to the point when he's like, "I love big titty." Yeah. So like that was pretty interesting. But overall, the album, it was okay to me. It wasn't nothing special. Like I think it was a little overhyped. But this is Vultures 1. Let's see what Vultures 2 or 3 or what's the plan? I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. What about you guys? You guys both listen to it?
I listened to the first like quarter of it. I didn't get like a full run through yet, but I don't know. To me, it's kind of like the typical like Kanye like formula, I guess. Right now, that's kind of what I'm like hearing sonically when I'm listening to it. Sounds again kind of like similar to his other albums as of late. Not. I wouldn't say as great though. Like the highs that some of the other ones have hit, I don't think this has like the same.
It sounded
level
like
of highs.
Donda's B-sides.
Yeah,
like
Donda's like
outtakes.
so much better.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me.
So
yeah, like the tracks I couldn't make Donda because Donda was long as fuck.
Yeah,
and he's like, all right, I'm gonna just throw Ty Dolla.
But Donda was so much better though, in my opinion.
No,
like,
Donda
had so
was
many
great.
better highs.
No, to me, this is his worst album.
It could be
worse.
Yeah,
no, it could be
worse than this.
Yeah, it could be.
Jesus?
No.
I brought up Yeezus during our review.
No.
Yeezus compared to this sounds way better.
Yes.
Really?
Way better.
I gotta listen to Yeezus.
Bro, Bound to Alone.
I saw Yeezus live, so there's always that.
Bragging again. 2 parents watching concerts. All right, cool. Chris, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I didn't listen to it yet, other than the leaks, so I don't really have a point on it yet. I mean, listening to Adriel's review of it earlier, not as excited to listen to it. And based off what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta stop plugging Album Mode Pod because Album Mode Pod does not plug the Mayor's Office. So there's no cross.
It's a no cross promotion.
Yeah, there's no cross promotion going on.
You invite to collaborate and they never, never accepted it.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I think the worst part about it is his raps have gotten so bad.
That's actually what I was gonna say. I was gonna say his raps have taken a significant decline.
Yeah, his raps are like
significant decline.
There's a song on there that sounds like a Future type beat, and I'm like, if Kanye wasn't Kanye, there's no way anyone would want to hear this song.
100%.
Like if this was like a new rapper trying to make it 100%. Rapping like this, we would literally be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
But we know Kanye's voice so distinctly, and we know his style when he gets into that bag, that we're like, okay, we recognize what this is.
Yeah.
But if not for that, we would not want to hear that. Yeah, so yeah, to me, it's worst album. Like we can leave it unranked. When we rank Kanye albums, we could just leave this one unranked.
Like I even think the one that he did where he was, what was the one that he had where he was like by the bipolar one?
Oh, Ye?
Much better.
Ye's better than this.
Ye's solid, man.
I think it's solid too, but I think it's
Ye and Vinyl.
I have
I
have Ye like in the middle tier.
And I like Kitsy Ghost.
Kitsy Ghost is good.
Good too.
Yeah.
He has some low key albums that like the general public don't fuck with, but I really rock with. This not one of them.
This one.
Yeah, this is the first, because usually people felt like it was cool to hate Kanye for a bit. I remember like 10 years ago it became cool to hate Kanye. So I feel like all the albums after that, after Pablo, kind of suffered from that, where it's like, okay, team hate Kanye. But a lot of those albums are actually good. You know? But
Donda,
this one is actually not.
Yeah, this is not it, bro.
Yeah.
The hype and everything about, maybe I'm not a genius. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us who to watch, Ralph. You're the man who's always in tune.
With the newer crowd?
Yes.
Yo, to be honest,
you're the Shade Room follower out of this group.
To be honest, man, I've been listening to a lot of Motown lately, but I did go on. Yeah. I've been fucking with the Motown music a lot. It's actually gonna be one of my my non-rap suggestions. But I was on Complex's IG page. I did post some rappers to look out for. So really quickly, I just wanted you guys to tell me if you knew of any of these rappers. Cool.
Good luck.
Sounds good. All right, so I'm just pulling up the list right now. It's just right under Larsa, Pippen, and Marcus Jordan breakup. Okay, I'm finding it. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I've got it on
you
my
have
computer.
it there?
A lot of these people I do not know. Do you want me to read them out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Rich Amiri.
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, heard of. But
YTB Fat.
Never heard of them.
Negative.
Okay. Caribou.
Caribou and not the two. That's my baby.
Okay, so Caribou I've heard of. Ice Cold Bishop.
No.
41.
Nope.
Baby Drill.
Nope.
J Noah.
Nope.
No.
Aaliyah's Interlude.
That's the artist's name?
Yeah.
No. No, I have not.
Interesting.
Big the Plug.
Big
Big
X
X
the
the
Plug.
Plug,
That's my
yeah.
dog. Yeah. That's my
okay.
country boy right there.
Him I
That's so
know.
dead.
310 Baby.
Nope.
Nah.
Annie Sia.
Nope.
No.
She's a song with Caribou, so maybe you got to tap in.
Oh, is she light skinned?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know her. They have a track called Splash Brothers. Yeah, fuck with her stuff.
Rob 49.
Yeah, no Rob 49.
Okay.
I'm like in the middle ground with him.
We're not saying if they're nice or not.
You just know them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too much. Like,
I was like, wait a minute,
just
what's going
knowing
on
them
here?
is enough. Like,
Yeah, he's got a couple good features.
Nah, fuck with Rob 49.
Skilla Baby.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was skill, baby.
That Mexican
Detroit,
OT.
I
Oh,
actually
for
know him.
sure.
Yeah.
So these last three I know. Rob I know. Skilla I know. That Mexican OT I know.
Okay.
Dina Ayada.
No.
Young Chimi.
Nope.
Are we getting old?
Yeah. we might be,
Yapo
man.
JJ.
I think we're getting old. Let's
Yeah.
cut this
Did
list.
you hear me?
I think we're getting old, man.
Even me trying to pronounce
Wait
these.
till you get down
Yapo
further down.
JJ.
Yo.
Wait till you get further down. It's actually
Xavier
kinda
So
wild.
Bass.
Yeah.
Oh, you seen this list?
Oh, I'm looking through it.
Wolfface Joey.
No.
Lay Banks.
Nope.
Rundown Spaz.
No.
That's
I've
the
heard
one
of
that I
him.
was like, wow, I
Run
feel
down
super
Spaz.
old.
Yeah.
NGYL.
Jesus.
Hard Rock. Ben Riley. I gotta say this. That's the end
That's
of
a
the
Spider-Man
list.
character.
But screaming.
It actually is. But anyway.
these rap names are also getting worse. That's something I've been thinking about recently because we grew up in an era where there's all these amazing rap names that we're taking for granted. Like Busta Rhymes,
Yeah.
Most Def. Like these are names right there that are just normal to us.
Yo,
Yeah.
people aren't doing like their regular name anymore for their rap name. Like, what happened to that, man? Like,
All these mans are criminals. Of course they can't have their regular name. Like,
that's crazy.
yeah, and listen, we're all girls from Scarborough. You know it was the most hood dudes that had the fake Facebook name.
Yeah, murder.
Yeah.
You haven't caught a body in your life.
Yeah, it's like why you see Miller like your name's
SK.
Your name's Cameron like. So yeah, there's
Yeah.
definitely a lot of that.
Their
So
first initial, then Mills. Like,
it adds up. It adds
I
up.
think we're getting old. I think that's all it is.
I think we're at the age where we can probably go to a concert together, like
We should.
a concert
We
Yeah.
should.
I'm
for
down.
women.
We should.
I-
Mari actually mentioned a concert
Mm-hmm.
I did, guys. I
From
did.
a very talented artist.
Naomi
Yeah.
Sharon.
Yep. Great voice.
Yeah.
Like, phenomenal voice.
Great voice.
How many Naomi Sharon songs do you know?
Like, maybe just a couple, actually. I recommended one last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only a
That's
couple.
why I know how deep of a fan you are. There's levels.
You know what? Actually, was her last album. Was it Obsidian?
Yeah.
That dropped. So I was listening like somewhat to that. Somehow it popped on my TikTok feed there, and
Happy for you.
yeah, I got cultured.
I
what's
got
up.
cultured.
I'm down though. When's the show?
I think it's late.
It's like
I think
March
it's late
28th,
March.
I think?
Yeah. But I'm in Puerto Vallarta then, so I can't really make the.
Damn,
Sorry,
my
guys.
bad.
I wouldn't be able to come to the
Mr.
concerts.
Worldwide.
My
Would the rest of you guys
Sorry.
be interested in going to the Naomi Sharon show?
I'm down.
I'm down. I'm down.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm
We set
down.
it for the pod. We're gonna go. You know, we'll have a drink. We'll take a picture together, and
I
let
love
people
that
know
for
that
you
we
guys.
actually see each other outside of the studio.
I
And
love
we'll
that
go
for
from
you
there.
guys.
Mari, I hope you have fun in Porto.
Vallarta.
Alive. Yo, I'm happy she's getting love though because when she first came on the scene, at least for me, she was getting a lot of hate because she's a Sade like carbon copy,
Yeah.
like sonically.
Yeah.
And some people like her for that, of course. Obviously, you know, I'm a big Sade fan, so I thought that was interesting that people still like her. But I guess this younger generation is not as familiar with Sade,
I think that's what it is. I
and
think
that
there's been
she's
enough
basically
break
a
in
brand new
that.
artist because even like. That last song she put, Nothing Sweeter, that was the first song that didn't sound like a Sade song.
Yeah.
Of every song she's ever made. Every song she's made
Right.
sounds exactly like a Sade song.
Yeah.
So I like it because I like Sade, but I thought that was interesting because it's a direct, like,
Great
a direct copy.
I'm not super familiar with her work, so like I've from the snippets that I've heard, and I fuck with her. Like her
Yeah.
sound is nice, so
Sound is
I'm gonna
great.
start listening to like her tapes and stuff and seeing like what tracks I like. But yeah, March 28th, I'm down. We can go pull up. We can
Yeah,
catch
she
a
has
vibe.
a good track with Majid Jordan that
Okay.
I think you'll
I'll fuck with.
You'll
All right.
like.
I like that. Let's do it.
Man, we're gonna see Naomi Sharon. It's pretty exciting.
That's dope, man.
That
we
is
don't do
exciting.
anything really together, so unless it's like
I
an
saw the
Adriel
Drake. I saw
event.
the Drake
An
Underground. I
Adriel
think
event.
too.
I'm screaming.
It's at the Drake. It's at the Drake Underground as well. That's where the R&B Soul Series, Adriel's event, gets held.
We already know.
I just wanted to.
We're just here to talk about Adriel today. Soul Series, his birthday, album mode, all that stuff.
I got nothing left. Let's do a quick Super Bowl recap because you know how the internet goes. By the time this comes out, Super Bowl will not even happen.
We'll be on the next thing. Yo, it was a big game, man. It was a low scoring game in the first half for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The second half, it started to pick up a little bit. Like the defense was really what changed it for me. Like Spag is one of the best defensive coordinators probably in history, I would say. I don't think any team scored over 30 against the Chiefs this year.
Oh wow!
I didn't know that.
So
Actually, I didn't know that stat. Yeah, that's a good stat.
So shout outs to that.
And they forgot to block like their main pass rush on the last play of the 49ers, man. It was a big blunder. Yeah.
And even the 49ers were playing great defense too, man.
They were.
Kelsey was getting locked up a little bit in the beginning. He wasn't really getting the touches.
I think it was the 49ers offense that lost them the game.
I think
they should have ran more.
I think that them only being up by what it was 7.5 was in favor of the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Because that's not that much of a deficit. But they had plenty of opportunities to score and run up the score. Yeah. They should have been up more at half, and when Pat threw the interception, that should have those two things together, they could have been up 20. You know, so I feel like that's Brock Purdy's gonna probably, go back to the drawing board and be like, this is where we lost the game.
To be honest, I think the game going to overtime, I think they should have let the Chiefs go on offense first.
Oh, they fucked up by
both teams get an opportunity. So, Chiefs are going to do a quick drive. It's not going to take too much time.
Yeah.
And I think the Super Bowl overtime is 15 minutes as opposed to usually is 5?
Exactly.
Yeah, you play. Yeah. You play. Yeah.
So you're probably going to get the ball back again if you let them score first. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean, and the 49ers were doing a great job on the Chiefs' offense at that point too. So it's not like they could have held them to 3 points and came down and actually scored.
They did say, I don't know if you guys saw this after the game, that they didn't know the rules.
Yeah,
I heard that.
So
that was wild.
The 49ers did say that, which is fair because I think that
how often the Super Bowl go to overtime?
But still you would think. Look at KC. Look at the way they're like, we've been talking about it all year. We've been talking about it going into the playoffs. The week of, we were doubling down on it. You know?
And I think that's the difference. Is the Chiefs were really calm. Yeah. Obviously, it's their 5th Super Bowl in this time, 4th Super Bowl. So they were really calm. But I think that was basically the difference because another team in that situation, struggling on offense, down at half, another team would have panicked and lost the game.
100%.
And so it's that is the thing that makes me think of Mahomes as being a Brady understudy. Yeah. Of that calm, in big games.
He looks hella calm in that OT, bro.
Yeah,
he started smiling and shit.
Well, for me, I'm watching him play as well. I'm thinking back to the times that the Patriots played against them in the playoffs, right? They had some pretty big games when Brady was on the back end of his career. So Mahomes was running a lot of those games. If you guys remember those games, he was out of the pocket running a lot. So this is he's what? And there's no Tom Brady on the other side? Come on now. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah.
He's going to end up in that GOAT talk. He's already up there in that GOAT talk.
Well, he's
28 years old.
Brady played till he was 45.
That's what I've been thinking about is we can't expect that from everyone, of course.
If he plays till 35, he might lock in 6 chips, bro.
That's what I was going to say is
he's already at 3?
His stats for at this age compared to Tom Brady.
Oh, it's better. It's just better. So
and they have a lot of pieces. We don't. Big Red's probably going to be there for a little while too. So you're going to be looking at the same team.
Kelsey's just getting older. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
it would have been nice if Tyreek didn't want to get traded, but he got paid. It is what it is.
But the fact that they're
they won 2 chips without him.
Who lasts longer in the Chiefs dynasty, Kelsey or Taylor Swift?
Kelsey
for sure.
And it
I'm a conspiracy
the one and only Taylor
Swift. You guys want to know my conspiracy?
Now, for the record, I am no Swiftie.
This is exactly what's going to happen. Chiefs are... This is what's going to happen. They're never going to get 7 chips. Mahomes is not going to get 7 chips. He's not going to catch Brady. But you know what he's going to... Hold on.
That's a take.
This pod's going to last a long time. We can go back. He's not going to do that. But you know what they're going to do? They're going to be the first team to three-peat.
Okay.
That will cement his legacy over getting the 7 chips on Brady. Now, let me go to my conspiracy about Taylor. You know what's going to happen? Mark my words, right? Because we're not super popping as a podcast yet.
Yeah.
So The Illuminati is not going to catch this. This is exactly what's going to happen. Watch. Taylor Swift is going to do the halftime performance at the next Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to maintain her relationship with Travis Kelce into next season.
Mm-hmm.
The Chiefs are going to win, and at some point in that season, or even this summer, some point this year, she's going to announce that she's pregnant with her first child with Travis Kelce. Trust me. That's going to be it. Taylor's going to be pregnant at the Super Bowl, performing like Rihanna did, or announce her pregnancy at the Super Bowl. Either that or marriage. One of the two is going to happen.
Okay.
Trust me. Too much money involved.
Wow. What a take.
Okay.
I think that's an amazing
I'm
take.
I'm not totally hating that. I think I got to see them stay together a little longer.
Yeah.
Because they haven't even made it a full season yet. I'm sure he's shooting the club up regardless.
100%.
But I need to see them, last a little longer before I can coast. But I think you have something here.
I think I'm onto something, folks. It's a good story. The NFL loves a good script.
Okay, before we move on to the NBA, Usher and the halftime show. Omari, you were saying...
We gotta cut him up.
I don't understand why I have to get cut up for mixing the pot. I can be a stir mixer around sometimes.
I want you to do that more on the pod.
And I did, and I'm getting cut up for it. So I'm not doing it again.
No, please.
We're gonna have to shut it down now. I'm not doing it.
Don't be insecure.
I think that Omari was asking a question on behalf of his white woman, but I want to know how did
it was facts.
That was wild.
It was facts. Why did
you have to say that was wild?
How did she feel about the performance? That's all I'm asking. That's what I know. How did she feel? Did you get any info from her? What did she think?
I did get somewhat of some feedback. She didn't want to give me an official review because she did think that I was going to come on the pod and have to give her opinion.
Oh, she saw the clip.
She will tell you what
she saw the clip. She saw the clip for sure. So,
the whites. No, that was the craziest part of the clip.
We need that drop. We need that drop.
The whites.
No, when I was doing that, I was like, I was serious.
She liked the performance overall. Actually, I think she really enjoyed it.
Did she know the songs?
She knew most of them.
Okay.
I would say like maybe there's one or two that she was like a little bit like
okay.
Yeah, most of them. I think she was like she wanted Alicia Keys to have a better intro or something like that.
Fair, I heard that.
She did say she wanted that. Otherwise than that, like she was like he was performing great, dance great. The whole thing was
It was a great Super Bowl performance. I'm glad that she enjoyed it.
She did.
Did she come to the conclusion that Usher is big enough for the Super Bowl?
Like it took some dragging, but yeah, we got there. We got there. Yeah, it took some point making. I had to put on my suit. Like it was like a lot, but it was okay. We got it, guys. We got it across.
Okay.
Listen, I'm just happy that I defended Usher in a way that I can be proud of on this podcast.
Sure. Shout out Usher.
It's unfortunate that you had to drag his name through the mud.
Well,
this is basically one of the most successful Black artists of all time.
100%.
But of course, you know how the whites do. Let's move on to the NBA.
Wait, just real quick. This is the duality of the white woman, though, because your girlfriend is of a certain age, 26, and she probably didn't think Usher was big enough. I'm assuming that Chris's wife probably thought the complete opposite.
Yeah, 100%.
She was probably fucking with the performance. She's probably an Usher fan.
Yeah.
There you go. So maybe it's an age gap. Maybe it's
I think it's more of an age thing. I think it's more of an age thing, but Adriel loves
that wasn't in the clip, but you guys
the whites.
You guys did hear me say not only is she too white, but also too young.
You're right.
I did say that as well.
He's like, it's because she's so young and white. I was like, yo, this guy's crazy.
He's so wild.
What we got next for the people?
I will not let white people bring down our Black artists. Not on my watch. Of course, Valentine's Day is tomorrow, but more importantly is NBA All-Star. I like how they've always had NBA All-Star with Valentine's together, and I think that is for a lot of people is like it's a easy out.
Makes
like,
for a pretty wild All-Star weekend.
For some it does. Does anyone have any All-Star plans? Because I don't have any in particular, but I want to make sure I at least watch the dunk contest. I had a lot of years where I missed All-Star because there was trips that weekend or something happening.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I am extremely single and no plans, I can't actually watch the game. So what are you guys plans?
If you guys are comfortable, you guys can pull up to my crib.
Okay.
Order some pizza, some wings. I know Chris is afraid to come to my house. He never wants to come. But the invite is there, Chris. You're the only person in this room that's never stepped in front of my house. Are you afraid of cockapoos? Maybe. Who knows?
You got to get a stripper, and then Chris will definitely show up.
Yeah, I just got to bring a couple friends, man.
There we go. Well, you guys are,
what it
I'm
was.
free. If you guys want to pull up to my crib, we can do that. They're live invitation on the podcast. Any of my friends that are listening, JC, Dario, any of you guys, Jordan, you guys pull up to my crib. That's the All-Star play.
There we go.
The Saturday. I don't want to hang out on the Sunday.
Yeah, I'm assuming the Saturday too.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I have plans in the Saturday. Oh,
This guy. All right, we're going to cut all of that out.
damn.
All right, well, let me know.
I got to figure out how I can finesse my plans to watch the game. Anyways.
Date night over here.
Yeah, look at this guy.
Yo, baby, I can't take you Wednesday, but I'm going to take you on Saturday. Don't worry, I got us.
One of his nicknames is Hitch, actually.
Wow, like Will Smith?
Like Will Smith.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah, we're tired. Now that Embiid is out, who's the MVP for you? Well, we're just gonna go around and go quickly.
The NBA MVP? I'm going with Shea.
Shea's your MVP?
I like that. I'm going with Jokic.
Chris?
Man, I've watched very little ball this year, so I don't even want to give a good example other than Embiid.
Okay. For me, it's Jokic. I had this whole soliloquy that I said to Amari last week.
Yeah.
But how we're just moving the goalposts for Embiid when we don't really need to do that.
Yeah.
Embiid is the only MVP player who doesn't play a lot of games. All the past 5 years of MVP, it's been Giannis and Jokic who play all the time.
Yep.
So
I agree with that take.
I'm kind of happy that he got injured because I think that it would have been a huge storyline of this 65 games. It's, and I think 65 games is something good.
Bro, that's you coming to work 80% of the time.
Yeah.
Like go do your job.
Embiid is the only, and a stat that a lot of people know, but I guess I'm not remembering is last year, 66 games. That was the second least of any MVP. 66 last year.
Bro, you got to play, man.
So,
like, I understand.
pretty
Injuries are injuries. I'm not knocking that. If you're injured, you're injured. But, like, I can't reward that. I can't give you a bonus at work because you're on mat leave.
Yeah.
Like, no disrespect. You know what I mean?
No, it's true. So
I hear you, man.
That's fair, bro.
I'm happy we're done with that.
Oh, nah, you know what? Let me cut that out because some woman's gonna get out of my case. Yeah. I can't give you a bonus at work if you barely came into work. All right,
cool. A bonus on mat leave is the biggest plug. I don't think you're being crazy saying that. Like,
there's gonna be some fucking feminist, ultra feminist saying, "Yo, I deserve a bonus. I was raising my child." Anyway, I don't know. If I'm on paternity leave, I don't want a bonus.
Yeah.
So anyway,
no.
Go on to the next thing.
You're not wrong. Okay, so who did their homework? Normal people, episode 6. Everyone did their homework?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been on episode 6 for a while, so I'm chilling. I'm waiting for y'all to
As you guys know, as the listeners know, I didn't watch it the last episode, the last time that we recorded. So I was down 3 episodes while these gentlemen were talking about it. I caught up. I binged. There was a lot of breasts, a lot of sex.
Yeah.
But I do like the story. It's very grounded. Usually storylines like this or include like high school to university romances. It's like a group of friends. So I like the fact that we're seeing their dynamic. So that's pretty interesting to me. And you're right. That girl is really attractive. I would be seen with her outside. But they're making it seem like
I would be seen with her outside.
No, honestly.
She's an attractive girl, bro.
Yeah.
She's not ugly at all, but they make it seem like
she's so...
one guy said you flat-chested bitch, and I was like, yo
nobody
crazy.
is saying that in real life. You know what I mean?
So I don't know, man.
Yeah, that was interesting.
But I that's actually the type of person I like. I like the quips. I like the snarkiness. Like,
that was my main issue from the first 3 episodes was like how she has these quips when guys are trying to roast her. Like, I'd be into that. Like, I'd be like, who's that?
Sign me up.
You know? So I thought that was really interesting. But it is that kind of high school dynamic of like who's popular, who's not, who you're allowed to talk to, who you're not. So it's a bit of that. These next 3 episodes, they're in college.
Yep.
And that scene where he realizes that she is dating this guy that he met in school. That was such an interesting scene because they kind of know each other and acting like they don't for a little bit, and they're not saying how they know each other. Then their conversation in the kitchen, I think it was, at the party. I thought that was well done because it showed that awkwardness. That's like a certain type of awkwardness of like someone you used to rock with. It didn't end well.
Yeah.
And now they're dating like the only person you know in this new school, you know? So I thought they did a good job of showing that.
Yeah, I thought the dynamic is like a really, I don't know. I like how, again, it just switches from, him, like her being like, I guess the ugly kind of one, I guess,
And
per
now
se.
he's trying to
and now
fit
he's
in.
trying to fit in and stuff like that in the university kind of thing. But I like that she's like flowering. I like that it's kind of like she's like.
I mean, that's life for a lot of people,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, the high school
She's flowering
athlete,
so well. It's
super
great.
popular,
Yeah.
the nerdy girl, whatever, nobody talks to, and then she just blossoms. And the high school athlete, he forgets like how to like keep up and shit. You know what I mean? So-
I think that a lot of people would relate to that too. Just like going from like a small town or like a town where you know everybody, then you're somewhere else and people aren't looking at the same stuff. They don't rate the same stuff that like the local, you know, that
That's
your
a good
locals
point.
do.
I
you
needed
know?
to see like I see that for me because like I wasn't super popular in high school. Like I was cool with everybody or whatever, but I wasn't super popular. Once I left and I moved out of like my general area, I started to discover myself more. So like I kind of related to that a lot.
I think that's why this show has gotten such good reviews and why I like it so much is it's very much trying to imitate real life.
Yeah.
And I think the shows that do that always end up being the best for me, kind of like The Wire or even Succession to some degree, as crazy as that show is. But the shows that try and imitate real life, I think, you know, they do a good job of that. And the stuff with her and her brother, that's where I'm trying to see where that goes. Because her brother kind of like being insecure and shitting on her.
Yeah.
That is such an interesting, and it's because it's like it's a brother and a sister. Like I don't have any sisters, but I think that's part of why he's upset about it as well. But the mom not like standing up for her, that's that. I want to see how that goes because that's such an interesting. And I think some of her like lack of confidence comes from that. Like, she's
100%.
smart, she's funny, she's attractive, but I think, you know, even though her family praises her for that, her brother resents her for it. So it's like, you know, I think about even my family. Imagine my brothers were resenting me for being, you know,
I agree.
intelligent and educated. I'd put hands on them. But I think that in her situation, I can see why it adds to some of the insecurity type of deal.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So
It's a good show.
How much to the season ends?
12 episodes, right?
Yeah. So the next time we come back together, we got to be on what?
'Cause I think-
Episode 9.
I think we can watch more than just 3 episodes. Is my point. Maybe we can get to 10, and then we'll do 11 and 12 to finish off.
Okay.
I like that. I like that.
So let's do episode 10. Let Chris confirm that it's actually 12 episodes.
Yep, 12 episodes.
Okay, so we'll watch episode 10. And then we can go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope,
I like
man.
it.
Yeah, shout out to the show, bro.
I was counting down like the moment they met at the beginning, like in university, like when they reconnected. I was like, okay, well, whatever's going on, they're gonna end up back together again. So
I was surprised
I
she
was
broke
just-
up with her man.
I was not. I was counting it down.
Well, I thought they were just gonna do it anyways. Like I didn't think she was gonna become her man. I thought
I thought it was just gonna be like a side, a side situation.
honestly, like
That's so funny. That's fair.
Watch too many black.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, nah. They're gonna
We're
end up
watching
like
Grownish.
back together. Like,
yeah, that was what I thought was gonna happen. So I was surprised, but if y'all are not watching with us, please, like it's still early. You could tap in.
Hop on,
Yeah.
man.
You know,
Hop on for sure.
Normal
for
people.
sure.
It's on Prime.
Yeah.
2 seasons of it.
Is there 2 seasons? I
Yeah,
think
there's
so.
2.
2 seasons. Yeah. So
Dope.
yeah, hop in with us. We're watching episode 10. So whatever this is, 2 weeks from now,
Yeah.
episode 10.
Amari, before we wrap, I got a question for you, man.
what's up?
You didn't tell the people what you're doing for Valentine's Day. I know they're gonna hear this post Valentine's Day.
Good
So
question.
maybe he's proposed by now. Maybe we're living in the past
guys are too
and
much,
he's
man.
proposed. Who knows? So what's the plan for Valentine's Day? Just so the people know.
I'm not. I can't really divulge like all my plans, unfortunately. For
This is coming out on
this
Friday.
stuff. Oh yeah, I know. But
Oh, you're extending the trip? The Valentine's?
no, I mean, well, it's tomorrow, guys.
Oh,
so you know, we got to make sure we're like my thing might be happening on like the Friday or Saturday. I'm doing like a post Valentine's kind of thing. But,
So you're not doing anything on Valentine's
on the
Day?
actual day. I'm I'm not doing anything. She's working. I'm back home. Like it's
Okay.
I'm in Ajax. She's in Toronto. So I gotta like merge it a little later on in the week.
Right,
but
right.
yeah.
And you can't tell us what you're doing.
I'm not telling you guys a damn thing. You guys will hear about it next episode.
Oh wow.
Sorry. Not right now.
What about you, married man?
Yo,
what did you do on Valentine's Day? Because we're living in the
True. What did I do?
No strippers this
future.
time.
Nah, I probably worked, and then hopefully my wife made something nice for us. Nah, I'm gonna bring. I don't know. I told her I'll probably bring home dinner. We're low key. Like even early days. Like once we're not gonna do much. We're definitely not going out, but we'll probably just throw in a movie. Yo, I will say, watching this TV show together as a group has brought me and my wife a lot closer because now
you guys are watching that together?
Watching it together. She's like, this is so nice. The podcast you're on is allowing us to spend more time together.
Oh, wow.
So we secure relationships on the podcast.
That's what we do.
That.
So
that is our main goal.
She likes it.
Not to make money.
I think Chris has it right, to be honest. But I think everyone wants this like big Valentine's Day thing. But I think how you're doing it is,
buddy, we'll bring home a meal, bring home some. I got a local flower shop that I always go to just for occasions.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. You gotta bring the flowers a little bit. And
well, for her, she prefers like a plant because she can like, what is it, propagating?
Oh,
she can
I
make
see.
it. She's gotten into like plants lately.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go plants.
You can go find some.
I'm gonna go find a nice plant.
Ah.
Maybe she can chop it up. Maybe she can propagate it and then give one to all the boys. Maybe.
Wow.
that would be.
She's been giving them out as like gifts.
Propagated plants.
I love that.
Yeah.
Propaganda.
I think that's what it's called.
Propaganda.
Propaganda plants.
Propaganda.
Title of episode.
You cut a small leaf and you put it in some water and something, and it grows.
That's dope. That's dope. What about you? What's the Valentine's Day plans tomorrow?
Or does that
I
impede on your
Valentine's
streak?
Day was tomorrow, and I also I'm doing an interview. Like,
true.
Does that impede on your strike plans, like the Valentine's plans? Is that
No,
a conflict of interest?
No.
Oh, okay, all right.
I was never a Valentine's Day man in general.
I wasn't. Nah.
Yeah, like I dated a woman who her birthday was the week of Valentine's Day, so it was always a double. Like maybe we'll link twice, but it's one big thing, together.
So my thing is, guys, like as well, I got a question for the pod, I guess. If you guys were dating someone, does it make sense to ask them to be your Valentine? To re-ask them. No, I'm not saying not to do something, but to actually.
I'm so glad that episode
re-ask.
comes out after, so I don't have to make this a clip.
I think it's a good question. I'm just asking you guys. I'm
No,
asking
asking a current girl.
I'm
No,
fine.
my girlfriend? No.
I'm fine.
No.
Oh, no for you.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's a no for me too. Like,
You're my girl.
Yeah.
to be honest, I just started asking a girl to be my girlfriend like recently. Like, I just found out that I was supposed to do that recently. Like, I'm asking you to be my Valentine. Like,
Yeah, I never asked my last girlfriends to be my girlfriend either. So
Oh wow.
it just happened.
You never asked them to be your girlfriend?
No, the last one I said, "Yo,
That's
I'm not
kinda
talking to
wild.
anybody. You're not talking to anybody. Let's figure this out." And she's like, "Okay, bet."
Wow.
Yeah.
Nah, I definitely. That's funny. In my last relationship, I got in trouble for that, like for not asking.
Officially asking.
Really?
Yeah, not asking.
I always felt like that's the more common. I don't know. I'm the same way. It's kind of like
I'm with
When
Ralph.
you know.
exactly.
That's what I thought. But
I get you because, like, my female friends will tell me to do what Omari's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like,
This is
on
what
my own,
hear.
I wouldn't think like, oh, ask her to be your girlfriend. I'm like, she knows what it is. Like, we've been kicking it, But from the girl's perspective, they're like, no, she wants you to ask. It's a whole whatever.
Yeah.
So that's what I was like, okay, maybe I'll ask next time.
It's all
I'm
about
not
making them feel
against
special.
asking.
That's
I'm
what
not
it is. It's
against
the making them feel special aspect, I think.
Okay,
I think that's what they want. But
Mr. Romantic.
There you go.
Well,
I was just asking the pod.
I think
was wondering what you guys thought.
before we get to your anime suggestion, I think they can
You
still feel
guys are my
special.
elders. You guys are my grown men.
No, you're you.
Yeah, little boy. I think Ralph can still make him feel special with what he said, but he could use the invisible effect on iMessage. So the text could still be like, I'm not seeing no one, you're not seeing no one, let's figure it out. But sent with the invisible effect. So she has to,
Yo, you just know when I want you. Like I make it known.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like even Valentine's Day, man, I got somebody out there a little good. You know what I'm saying? You know who you are.
Dating with intention, Ralph.
We're not even
Yo,
dating,
he even
that's
like
just-
had a whole different like voice on there. Like
Yeah.
I don't know
Dropped
what
a
that
few
was.
octaves.
Like yeah, like
Yo, you know what's crazy? I had we'll close just now. I had the Keeping It Gentle interview. Yeah, I was re-listening. I'm like, yo, why is my voice so deep? Yo?
It was like
The listeners are gonna see this next week because I'm gonna drop it next Friday. But yeah,
it's like me and Pam.
when Pam came, this guy, I was editing this. I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga, bro? Yeah, I turned that girl to a skewer. I was like, what's wrong with this?
What is going on?
Who's this guy?
That's
So I was doing the Chento interview, and I'm like, yo, why am I? yo, what's a love language? I'm, like,
That's
I'm looking at these
crazy.
girls. I'm like, yo, what am I doing,
Say you
bro?
found your pound.
Crazy.
Because they've never like you haven't talked in person a lot. They're probably just like this is how he is. But
Yeah, bro. I'm interested to see the other female interviews that I have. I never really listened to them yet.
Oh my,
so-
you're all over this.
Yeah.
One
What's up, Brittany?
yeah. All of a sudden he's talking like Batman.
Yeah.
you got a cold, sir?
Oh man.
I'm excited for us to get a relationship in 2024. Honestly,
Yeah.
If it happens, it happens. If it happens,
I'm excited for it. Honestly, I'm excited for it.
Dude, it'll be fun. Maybe you two will do a little quadruple date.
You're asking for a lot.
Wow.
But-
The,
Yeah, I
the
think
real
that'd be pretty
cottage,
fire.
eh?
Yeah, you're asking for a lot. But
I don't think I'm
want
gonna. If I'm not. I'm not putting down that I potentially could be in a relationship this year. What I will say is I'm not actively looking for a relationship. If
Okay.
it happens, it happens, and I'll be appreciative of that fact.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm
grind
not
mode.
forcing it, bro.
Yeah.
Dating with attention this year, bro.
I like that, man.
I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see it.
I'll pray for you, brother.
And
Gotcha.
hopefully you find someone who's into anime.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, good segue. Look at this guy. My anime suggestion of the week. It's a new anime. So usually people watch Japanese anime. There's also Chinese anime. So I think it's called manhwa or something like that. So this one just got created pretty recently. I think they're on episode 5 or 6 now. By the time you guys listen to it, it drops every Saturday on Crunchyroll. It's called Solo Leveling. It's pretty dope. It's an interesting concept. Essentially, you are assigned a rank in this world. As a hunter, you hunt these monsters. But once you're a rank, you cannot upgrade your rank. If you're a rank A, you stay a rank A. If you're a rank B, you stay a rank B. This guy was considered the lowest rank hunter of all time. Some shit happened, and now he's able to level up. So he's the only person that's ever been able to level up and get stronger. So it's been a pretty interesting journey so far for this character. The show's been pretty good. But yeah, Solo Leveling, shout outs to that. Chris, have you started any of the animes that I've suggested?
No. I've been trying to do the normal people. So I do got it. One of the ones you mentioned was Death Note. You said it seemed like,
Give that a try.
I've heard that one a few times. So that's I think gonna be the one I'm gonna start with.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna try to slide that in before next pod. Or
Okay.
at least
Yeah,
start.
even like 2-3 episodes.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I would love to
I'm
hear what
in.
you think about Death Note.
Yeah.
For sure.
Cool. But yeah, that's it for my anime suggestion. We're gonna move on to the non-rap.
Mm-hmm.
What we got?
I'm going to go first. You know what? I actually will go first because I think that seeing everyone's non-rap suggestion, Omari chose the wrong version of this song.
I was thinking the same thing, bro.
You're
Wait,
talking
hold
about the
on.
remix
What did he pick?
with the remix with what's her? I forgot her name.
No, the one you chose is the remix.
Yeah.
Hers is the original.
You're thinking
Oh
of
no,
Sharon.
no, you're right. You're right.
You chose the remix.
I did choose the remix.
I like
Chapter.
Ralph's suggestion. I'm just giving everyone a little shout out. I like
Motown
Ralph's
vibes
suggestion.
for the show.
The name of Chris's suggestion, I think, is very,
So maybe
very
Chris should
funny.
go first.
Chris usually should go first, but I'm gonna go first because my song is a very popular song, but I'm sure that none of you guys know it. It's by this group called The Last Dinner Party. It's called Nothing Matters.
Love the name.
They're a band out of the UK. The chorus says, "I will fuck you like nothing matters." So,
Yeah.
very good song.
It's a good one.
It's a love song, kind of upbeat, euphoric rock indie vibes. So yeah,
Dope.
add that to your playlist.
Dope. I fuck with it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yep.
I just
Omar,
saw
let's hear
Chris's
yours.
title. So yeah, Chris, you're going last for sure.
That's so funny. Mine is we're diving back into country this week. Again. I think I think out of my out of my rap suggestions, they've been like maybe like a quarter at least of my non-rap suggestions. I mean. But anyways, Luke Combs, Fast Car. Also, if you guys want to listen to the 1988 version
During Black History
Tracy,
Month. During Black History
listen to
Month,
him.
Omari.
Listen to him. I can't even finish my sentence.
Yeah, it's Black History Month. How dare you?
Tracy Chapman.
Doesn't date black women.
Well, that's actually a shot because I actually do date black women.
Okay.
But that's fine.
I just wanted to see how
that's
you
a wild. That's a
responded.
wild shot. That's a wild shot.
He's
But-
trying to see how you block it.
I'm recommending the Luke Combs version because personally, I actually just kind of like it a little bit more sonically. But Tracy Chapman is the originator of that song, and she sings it really, really, really well too. It's a beautiful song. I think both of them sing it, and actually, They performed it together over the weekend, was it, or something?
Was
like
it at the
that?
Grammys?
Or
No,
it was the Grammys.
it was the Grammys, right?
Yeah. So they
Yeah,
performed
that was
together. It was actually a really good performance. But
Dope.
yeah, Fast Car. Look up either version. It's a great song.
During Black History Month is just
Crazy.
It's crazy that I tied in a black woman on mine. So was yours a black person?
Mine is a group of white women.
I'm sorry. Okay, so Black History Month over there.
You chose a song by a black woman and said,
I said listen to both versions.
Listen to a white man sing it.
I liked Luke Combs' version, but I said
no,
listen to
that's
both.
actually sick.
Yeah,
That's actually disgusting.
Because Fast Car is a
here?
banger on its own.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
what I said. I said the track
That's what
itself
I
is
said.
sick. You guys can listen to both versions. I prefer personally the Luke Combs version. I just do. I'm being honest. And that's it.
Nothing
I like
a
Tracy
white
Chapman.
man in your ears in the morning. Eh?
You're wild.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Omar said, here's this extremely famous, extremely popular song by a black woman. Okay. You know what would make it better? A white man singing
Don't
it.
want to hear this black woman in my ears.
Wow.
Get this black woman out my ears.
After you made the comments about Usher,
You guys heard it
still
here
reeling.
first, guys. Every week, I'm the one that gets bullied for bringing on racial equality across the board here. I said both versions are phenomenal. I just give my personal preference. But unfortunately,
After
Adriel
what you said about Usher?
has to let his insecurities rule
After
out
what you said about
here,
Usher, come on.
And Ralph backs it all up. It's all good. It's all good. No, notice how Stacks over here is, backing it up.
He's with
laughing
me.
away.
I'm just being silent. I'm just here.
So I don't get fined.
I'm just here so I don't get.
All right, we're going to move on to Black People. I picked a Motown track by Curtis Mayfield.
Nice.
Pusher Man.
Oh, that's a good track.
Was on my
a good
road
track.
trip it's a 4-hour drive from Miami back to Tampa for me to fly back up to Toronto. So during that 4-hour drive, I had a little Motown section for the road trip. And this was like the song that got everybody in a vibe. So yeah,
It's
I'm your
the-
Pusher Man.
Big track.
Banger.
And Curtis Mayfield, one of the best.
For sure.
That
For
is a
sure.
very
A lot
good
of
track.
bangers. One of the greatest Motown artists ever.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout outs to that.
100%.
Chris, you have a very interesting name, as Adriel stated.
It is an interesting name. I should ask the guys why they called it this, but the song is called "I Fell in Love with a Piece of Shit" by Mellow Honey. If you've heard some of the recent songs they've dropped, the last one before that I think was "My Dad's a Boomer." So they got some interesting titles coming out, but it's a cool track, indie rock kind of indie rock vibes. They're out of one of them is one of my best friends, and the other guy's from the same city. So they're from a couple boys from Whitby, and yeah, cool track. Weird name though, but cool track.
Oh, check it out for sure. That's dope. That's dope.
They're cool. It's I've picked one of their songs before, but they're the 2-piece band, so it's kind of cool. So my buddy plays drums, and then the other guy sings and does guitar, and then they'll have like other stuff.
Let us
But
know when they're performing.
yeah, and they mix. Another cool thing is like they do a lot of their own mixing, mastering, recording. They started working with another producer, but like that's like the one guy, Dave. That's what he does a lot of that. So it's pretty cool. They're like all in,
Black
just-
Keys, White Stripes.
yeah, kind of that vibe. They're cool though. I'll definitely
That's
keep you
dope.
guys in the loop.
That's dope. That's dope. Shout outs to everybody's suggestions, non-rap suggestions. Real quick, creator showcase, friend of the pod, friend of all of us, real good dude, Colton Royce. Adriel, you want to take it off? Talk about Colton real quick.
What does he have going on right now? Anything in particular you want to highlight, or just him in
Man,
general?
that guy is a to-be legend.
Yeah, you know what? He always gets that role of like the good-looking dude who will do you dirty. Yeah. So he's killing it. He's an actor. Yeah, I actually saw a couple of his movies. He actually gave me like a secret link from them when I interviewed him.
Nice.
The first scene in the movie, he had a threesome, and I said, "Damn, they like you like that, eh?" So please go check out any of his work. Colton Royce on Instagram. I think it's Mr. Colton Royce on TikTok.
So, yeah, something
But
like that.
it will
Yeah.
be in the link here. But yeah, check out all of his work. He's killing it. I see big things coming for him. So yeah, excited to have Colton Royce as our career showcase.
Shout outs to you, Colton. We got a lot of love for you. We'll definitely get you on the pod one of these days.
Yeah, for some toxic talk. Another Scarborough boy.
Shout outs to the East End. CLE, not Cleveland.
Yo. I'm screaming. Thank everyone for joining us. We cut our time down from last week by
Barely.
by an hour.
We're getting better, man.
Yeah.
Trust me, the pod's going to start getting back to the 50 to an hour range very soon.
I think all the time we spent bullying Omari,
It's fluff on the pod.
it's fluff on the pod. We could do without it. And then I think Chris and his strip club story.
That took us over the edge.
It
Yeah.
did.
Adriel did show genuine interest into
You know,
what's going on.
I just, the image of Chris in a strip club, it's like, You know, you just.
I think that
Kid in
needs
a
to be
candy
included,
store?
though. I think that needs to be included.
Yeah,
though. Like Chris needed that little moment there, I think, for him.
Why are you saying it like he's stressed at home, bro?
Yeah.
No, I was saying like
he's stressed.
I was saying for the pod, like,
Chris,
sake,
don't say nothing, Chris. Don't incriminate yourself. Adriel, close the podcast.
Oh my God! Please follow us on Instagram. We have our own thing, the Mayor's Office Podcast.
Krishowski.
On Twitter. No, we don't have a Twitter.
No, we don't have a Twitter.
On YouTube at the Mayor's Office Podcast and on TikTok. TikTok is where we're doing big numbers.
For sure.
Big shout out to our first Millie.
Yeah,
man.
First Millie on TikTok.
Big ups.
And YouTube people, please share this video, like this video, comment, subscribe. If you're listening on the podcast, watch us on YouTube. That's the place to see us. See all these great fits. We're somehow all matching in a way.
Yeah.
All rocking beige.
Somewhere.
But yeah, follow us on our podcast platforms.
Let them niggas see that.
And until next time, canceling, bring back bullying, know yourself, know your worth.
Great episode.